My hair's a mess, my life's a mess. I'm wearing a t-shirt dress and a sports bra underneath because I don't want to come on here with just a sports bra. This is the only thing that I have clean that I like at the moment. Everything else is in the wash. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today's video is about my new lips. I got my lips done. Obviously you can tell from the title that I got 1 ml Juvederm lips put in my lips. I thought I would make a video because I want it to be like an informative video. I wanted to tell you all about my experience having my lips done for the very first time, because it is really scary and I watched a lot of videos and read about it a lot before I got it done. It's not to promote plastic surgery or getting your lips done or getting Botox or filler or anything like that. Like, I am not trying to promote it because I think you should be happy in your own skin, but at the same time I do believe that you are in control of your own body, and if it's something that you're really unhappy with, then you have the right to do what you want. I'm just doing it to talk about my experience, and also to be honest, because I'm not just gonna ignore the fact that I got my lips done because some people may notice. I might as well just talk about it, right? So I've been wanting to get my lips done for about 2 years, I think. Kind of like a few months ago is when it really hit me that I should just get it done because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And if I don't like it, I don't have to get it done again. I can get it dissolved. So I did a lot of research, and like, this is so important. Like, please do your research if you're ever thinking of getting anything done. You want to go to the right person, make sure that they know what they're doing, and make sure they just do it nicely, you know, and without any complications. After all the research, I decided to go with Label, I think it's called. I will link them down below. They have a few clinics around England, I think, and I booked an appointment. And over the phone, they were really nice, and they kind of went through a few things. They said, like, most of the time you can get your lips done on the same day as your like consultation, unless there are any sort of reasons that you may not be able to. Altogether it cost me £350 for 1 ml of Juvederm. Now at the time of booking they said it was £250, and I was like, oh cool, okay. And then when I got there, when I spoke to the practitioner, she said that they quoted me for like the cheaper alternative to Juvederm, and I spoke to her about it, and she basically said that she recommends Juvederm. She doesn't like using the other one for many reasons. I can't remember the name. I think it begins with a B. Obviously I've heard of Juvederm throughout my research, and I've seen that Juvederm is the most popular option and the most trusted option, and at the end of the day, it was £100 more, but it was £100 more for something that I trusted compared to something that I've never heard before. So I was like, yeah, I prefer Juvederm. So I had my consultation. She basically asked me what I wanted with my lips, and I basically said that the focus really is on my top lip. I didn't have much of a top lip. It would always disappear when I smiled, and when I spoke, you could barely see it, and it went in kind of really early on, so my mouth appeared a lot smaller than it was. My bottom lip I said I was fine with, but I would like to just have it a bit bigger to obviously give it a bit more plump as well. So I'll show you some before photos now. This is what my lips look like before I got them done. Obviously they have no makeup on them, like no lip liner and stuff, so when I do put lip liner on and lip gloss or whatever, they do appear a little bit bigger. I also had to tell her that I have a scar on my lip. When I was a little girl, I was around my nan and granddad's house, and I was with my cousin and we were watering some plants, and I fell over a rock and cut my lip open. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 6 or 7 or something. From that, I have a scar in my lip, which is like a little bubble of scar tissue inside on my left bottom lip. And because of that, she said that it's going to be a lot harder to do my bottom lip, because she can't put the Juvederm into the scar tissue. So she basically explained that she's gonna have to go around the outline of my bottom lip and then also on top of the scar tissue. So because of that, the whole procedure actually took about, I don't know, like, my appointment was booked for 1 o'clock and I didn't leave until about 2:20, and that includes the whole conversation, waiting for my lips to get numb, and signing paperwork and all sorts. So it took about 1 hour and 20 minutes. After the consultation and we spoke about it, then she put some numbing cream on my lips. It's the weirdest sensation ever, and whilst my lips were going numb, she gave me some paperwork that I needed to read through and sign. After about, I don't know, 5 minutes, she asked how my lips felt, and I said that they were feeling number, but they weren't really that numb, so she put more numbing cream on top as well. Once that was done, and my lips were ready. I lied down and she started putting the needle in. She was explaining everything that she was doing at the time. She went in to do like the inside of my lip first, and she did my top lip first, I think. Yeah, and then she did the outline of my top lip. And the way she done that, basically she said that I have no like pipe or something, or tube or whatever she called it, in my lip, which is like the outline of your lip there, normally where people kind of overline their lip. She said I didn't have that, so she had to create it herself. So she had to like put the whole needle through to create like a little hole on each side, like a tube sort of thing, to then put the filler in and stuff like that. So that's what she did around the top lip, and then she moved on to the bottom lip and she did the outline of it first, I think, of my bottom lip, and then she did the filler inside to make it more plump. I'll move back now. Because I have a scar there, she had to keep, she like basically kept going in and out with the needle around the top of the scar, and that was that. And then I paid and then I left. I read a lot online, and she also said herself like just eat a lot of ice to help with the swelling and the bruising. There are certain painkillers that you can't take, like ibuprofen and stuff like that, because it's blood thinning or something, so you're more likely to get bruises. And also you can't drink for like 24 to 48 hours or something like that. So that's what I did. I took care of myself. I had ice cream. I couldn't speak. It was so funny. So now I'll just show you a clip of what my lips look like a few hours after, and the day after, and the day after that. You can see the whole recovery process. Today's the day I'm getting my lips done, and I thought I would make a video on it. I'm really nervous, but I'm also really excited at the same time. I am getting a meal, I believe, 1 mil in both lips, but mainly I want it in my top lip. That's kind of what my lips look like. But like when I smile, my top lip disappears. I'll catch you later. I'm back. It's all done. Getting a bit bruising and stuff, a bit swollen. Oh, I look like a duck. It's a bit sore at the moment, like just a bit uncomfortable. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure in my lips and stuff, but apart from that, it's okay. How long has it been? Like 2 hours after the procedure. Swollen, tiny bit of bruising there, red dots and stuff. I'll talk to you about it in more detail when I feel fine. Hello, I'm back with an update. I have to be really quiet because my parents are asleep. I'm on day 2, so this is the second day in the evening before I'm going to sleep. This is what my lips currently look like. So as you can see, I've got like a bruise here, which is quite big, and it's quite red, and it's a lot more swollen on this side compared to this side, if you can see. I don't know if you can tell, but like my skin is like, look, it's gone quite like crusty. It's as if like the top layer of my skin is like so ready to come off, but because my lips are so sensitive, like I don't want to exfoliate my lips because obviously they kind of hurt, but they don't at the same time. Regarding the pain at the moment, it's okay. Like this side is quite painful if I like touch it here or anything like that, because it is like a bruise. Like, you know, if you hit a bruise, it would also be painful. Thought I would show you day 2. This is the 3rd day, I think, of recovery from my lips. This is what my lips currently look like. They sort of have peeled, and they're still peeling a little bit. Still more swollen on this side, still got bruise. It's going well so far. Update, this is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Day 4. It's getting a lot better now. I can finally see it healing. It's still a little bit more swollen on this side and on that side, but it's looking a lot better now. It feels a lot better. I'm on the road to recovery, yes. It's also a bit more itchy, which means it is definitely healing, but I still got like little spots and stuff. The more I talk, the more they come up, which is just great. So I'm trying to like relax for today. I'm excited. New lips. I've also fake tan, which is why I look like this. So that's the sort of recovery process over the last few days and stuff. So as you can see, my swelling has gone right down. My lips were quite big actually. Comparing it to what my lips look like now, they were huge, and the problem with me was as always, I wasn't sure how much of it was filler and how much of it was swelling, because I've never had my lips done before. So I was a bit like, I know they're swollen, but like how big are they gonna be? So they aren't actually that, like they're not big, because I didn't want them to be like massive. I didn't want them to be very like kapow in your face, especially for the first time. I don't know, maybe over time I might build up my lips a little bit more and give it a little bit more plump, but we'll see. And if we just insert a photo before and after, and then you can kind of see the difference. Exciting stuff, but I am glad I got it done, to be honest. I'm actually quite happy. So the recovery process, like the whole kind of complete recovery process, can take about 2 weeks. It only takes about a few days for the bruising to go down. The swelling goes down within like 2 days for me anyway. Actually about 3 days. The thing is, I take quite a while to recover from a lot of things. Like, I bruise really easily and then the bruises take ages to go away. Any sort of like cuts and things, I don't know, I'm one of those people that just take ages to recover and heal. So I feel like my recovery process was a lot longer than other people, but then some people have it even worse than me. So because of my scar, I was kind of expecting more bruising around that area. The pain is really weird because I'm actually really good with needle pain, but I'm really bad with other pain. The bit that actually hurt was when she was doing the outline and creating that tube, and that's what made my eyes proper like water. And I was like, it was the next day is the worst day for pain, I'd say, because on the first day you're still a little bit numbed. The Juvederm has some numbing stuff in as well, so really it's the second day when the swelling's the worst, the bruising's the worst, once you've like slept and stuff. I think that is everything that I've had to talk about. Oh, it has been a week, by the way, and I'm gonna wait another week and then see if my lips are fully like recovered, if I've got no lumps and things like that. If I do have lumps, I will go call the practitioner and obviously have a conversation with them about it. But the most important thing is, please do your research. Please make sure you're going to the right people if you get anything done. Advice from Ange. If you have any questions, please message me, comment down below, anything. I'm happy to talk about the whole procedure with you. I'm happy to tell you where I went. I'm happy to tell you all sorts of things. If you have any questions whatsoever, how small or how silly it may sound, just ask away and I'm happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social media and I'll see you in my next video.